أَوَلَمْ يَرَوْا إِلَى الطَّيْرِ فَوْقَهُمْ صَافَّاتٍ وَيَقْبِضْنَ مَا يُمْسِكُهُنَّ إِلَّا الرَّحْمَنُ.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In Surah Mulk, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions the birds in ayat number 19 for us to reflect on. Before that, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us to reflect on the seamlessness of the heavens, a concept that was beyond our imagination. But in ayat number 19, we are asked to reflect on nature, which is very much a part of our lives and something we can see every day, perhaps. Also, the Makkan people were familiar with the significance of birds, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had sent them to stop Abraham from destroying the Kaaba. The Battle of the Elephants was a significant event in the history of the Quraysh, and they got a glimpse of the power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses the example of birds to draw attention to their wings, their flight together, their moving patterns, and their daily search for food, and how He provides for each and every one of those birds. Allah goes on to mention that it is He who keeps the birds up in the sky, suggesting that this is not their default position. The words Saafatin mean spreading of wings, and yakabin denote their folding. Allah is telling us that birds flock together, yet they keep modifying their flight patterns. He wants us to reflect on the patterns of movement, how He has laid out the earth for us as we move to different parts of it in search of our Rizk, sustenance, just as He keeps birds in the sky to look for food. He is trying to reassure us not to fear, as Rizk is from Him, and nobody can take it away from us unless He wills it so. Millions of birds leave their nests and return back to feed their offspring daily, as their rizq is provided for by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala every single day. In ayat number 15, Allah touches on the topic of rizq. He says, وَقُولُوا مِنْ رِزْقِهِ, eat of His provided sustenance, which means that whatever He gives is halal. So we cannot eat or earn from non-halal means, as we will then be questioned about it. Also, we cannot abuse His sustenance or waste it, as that will also be questioned. This Ramzan, let us study some birds and see how fascinating the creation of Allah is. Take the example of the Arctic tern, known to be perhaps the strongest migratory bird. It has the ability to travel very large distances from the north to the south pole, with the shortest distance of at least 19,000 kilometers. They also have the ability to migrate at an altitude of nearly 10,000 feet. We can take a lesson from these birds and develop a sense of shukr, gratitude, as they have no home or food and need to constantly migrate to other lands to find shelter. Yet, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has instilled the highest tawakkul in them, as they fly fearlessly and return to their nests every single day, contented. Let us also return to Allah contented and trust that He has planned out our life in our best interest. All we need to show is effort and willingness to come closer to Him. Aameen. If you have liked my video, please share it with your loved ones. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the feed below. Wishing you all a very blessed Ramzan, and may the barakah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep growing within us and around us. Aameen.